Everybody, welcome to the Martial Arts of Sales. I hope everyone's having a great weekend. I'm actually here downtown El Paso. Right behind me, there's a new hotel that just opened up called, I believe, is Del Norte Hotel. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a beautiful day today. Might be a little bit windy, so forgive if you hear the wind. But what I'm going to talk about today is I'm going to debunk a myth that people say, or some people say, and are talking about, that cold calling is dead and that it's irrelevant on social media environment today. Some of those people, quite frankly, are ignorant. They're talking about and sharing an opinion that they have no clue about it. They're not even in the industry, but they're making a comment on that. Absolutely ridiculous. But get this, guys, before we dig into the topic, let's go to the introduction.
You so precious when you smile. Yeah. Hit it from the back and drive you wild. Yeah. Girl, I lose myself up in those eyes. I just had to let you know you're.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Martial Arts of Sales. I hope everyone's having a great day. I'm out here downtown El Paso enjoying the weather, and there's a topic that I want to discuss with you today that I think is very important for all of you salespeople, entrepreneurs, small business owners, and even call centers. Now, I'm going to debunk a myth that certain people out there are talking about. Some that know what they're talking about, some that are not even in the industry or making opinions that are ignorant. And that's debunking the myth about cold calling. I'm going to share with you statistics, facts, certain things that are realistic of what's going on, and why I believe, and why a lot of good, successful salespeople believe that cold calling is not dead, and that it's more relevant today and could be more effective and more powerful today on social media if you just prepare yourself and you apply techniques. Before we dig into the topic, you guys know what to do. But if it's your first time watching me on YouTube, hit the subscription button below. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up and share the video with others. Now, I do have my cheat sheet charts. I call it cheat sheet charts. These are my notes that I take about every topic that I talk about. I think it's important. So the number one thing is this. There's more opportunities today for being an effective cold caller than ever before. Why? Let me tell you why. This is going to transition to number 2. Yellow Pages. I'm sure most of you have heard of Yellow Pages. When I was growing up, the Yellow Pages was the bomb. Every business owner wanted to be on it. Every salesperson liked to cold call from the Yellow Pages. That's where the business was at, right? But today, there's a lot more Yellow Pages available than ever before. What do I mean? Some of you have heard this before. This might be new to some of you. But I want you to think about this practically and logically. And I call this the Yellow Pages of modern day era. For example, you have Google, you have Yahoo, you have Bing, you have Manta, you have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Alignable. You got a lot of social media platforms. And what do most of them have in common? They have business owners' name, addresses, email addresses, phone numbers, website addresses, and some other things, right? But there's many more of them. And there's more business people out there that you could get a hold of any time of the day through social media, anywhere in the world. So to me, the modern day Yellow Pages, to me, are the social media. That's why I say there's more opportunities today than ever before to learn the art of cold calling, be really good at it. Because every small business owner, salesperson, entrepreneur should learn cold calling. But it's like anything else. You got to know how to do it so that you can be not only good at it, but enjoy it. Does that make sense? Now, number three is the mutual fund approach. I developed a strategy called social media investment strategy, social media conversion strategy. I call it the mutual fund approach. What do I mean by that? Some of you may understand it, some of you may not, so I'll try to be as clear as I can. Some of you may have a retirement account, IRA or 401k, or even a stock portfolio, right? When you have many stocks in a portfolio, it's considered a mutual fund. Now you may have some technology stocks in there, some biochemical stocks, some retail stocks, but that's a fund. Not all of them are gonna perform well, right? But what you care about at the end of the year is that the value of your mutual fund increase at the end of the year, right? Does that make sense? Well, I take the same approach with social media. Whether it's the Better Business Bureau, Manta, Yahoo, Bing, Google, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, I look at all of these platforms as individual stocks, and I analyze them and I study them and I look at what works, what doesn't work. But the most important thing you need to know with all of these platforms is you have to understand who your target audience is, who your true customers are, and target them through the art of cold calling. So that's the mutual fund approach. If something's not working in my fund or in my strategy, I cut it off. I let it go. And maybe the timing was not right to use that particular platform. But you have to have a strategy. And here's the thing is, the other reason, number 4, people don't like cold calling or hate cold calling or they have a bad taste about cold calling is they were never really prepared how to cold call. They were never taught the right steps. It's, for example, are you ever going to go into a boxing match or a martial arts event and fight without learning how to train and fight? What about running? I used to be a marathon runner and training for the Olympics. A lot of people don't like running. Why? Because they don't know how to run. It may seem simple, but there's techniques, there's things you need to know about running so that you can make running enjoyable. That's why a lot of runners get hurt. They don't know how to prepare for running. Golf is the same thing. People go out and play golf, they get frustrated. They never learn the techniques, the fundamentals of golf. Cold calling is no different. You have to be prepared. You have to know how to cold call. Does that make sense? Number 5, statistics. I'm going to give you statistics on your followers. This is my study that I've done. This is speaking with many, many, many people that follow me and following other people. Okay? Right now, the best leads you can get, the more qualified leads you can have available to you is your followers. Think about this. I know clients that I currently have and past clients that will pay for leads, because you could get leads one or two ways in this modern day. You can do organic, like I do, or you can do automated, like some businesses do. There's certain businesses that are doing automated but losing money because they don't cold call those leads. So you have to be able to combine both. Does that make sense? So here's what happens. If you buy leads, and let's say you buy 1,000 leads from a broker or through automated system, now you got 1,000 follow-up calls or cold calls you have to make. You don't know how many of them are qualified. You don't know what percent of them you're going to be able to close. You're just going to have to call them. What I've learned is that people don't follow up with them. So what I've learned to do is cut that out. I go right to the source, meaning this. If you got 1,000 followers, let's say on Instagram, through my studies and speaking with followers, you have about 20% average of real potential customers that not only qualify for your services or products, but that want your products and services, but you're not doing anything about it. What do I mean by that? Well, if somebody likes your content, sharing your content, and comment on your content, they're interested. Why wouldn't you follow up with them? That's like somebody leaving you a message that they want to buy from you and you don't follow up with them. Or somebody coming to your retail store, you don't even go up to them and ask them any questions. Or give them a reason to buy. You just let them come in and walk out. So the statistics is this. 3.8% of people on social media today do not generate any business. Don't make any money. Which means, make money. Let me correct that. 3.8% of people on social media today actually make money. That means 96% plus are not generating any business. That's insane. Some of them have to wait 3 years before they generate business. That's ridiculous when business is right in front of you. But you need to do the follow call. You need to learn the art of cold calling. Now, people want to buy online, they just go to e-commerce sites, right? Does that make sense? Now, let's talk about number 6. Other salespeople that I'm in contact with that are influencers, that got a lot of followers, that are really good, that I look at their content. They talk about cold calling. There are other people that talk about cold calling but have no clue about cold calling, but are ready to be pessimistic and negative about cold calling and ready to give opinions on something they don't even know. I have this message for them. If I want your opinion, I'll charge you $1,000 an hour to listen to you. Other than that, don't waste my time. Sorry to be blunt, that's just the way it is. So cold calling is not dead. Now, the other one is this. You either want to do it or you don't. It's that simple. With the opportunities today, cold calling is one of the most powerful tools any salesperson can master. And those that are top of their industry, top of their company, world-class salespeople, they know and value and respect the art of cold calling. They even teach it because they know their salespeople need to learn that. Does that make sense? So you got to know it. You got to understand it. And then the final thing I would say is this. That if you don't learn the art of cold calling, you're missing out on an incredible opportunity. It's one of the most powerful tools I believe you can learn. It's the greatest tool I've ever learned in sales. It's to cold call, because I'm not at the mercy of anybody getting me sales. I'm not at the mercy of any salesperson. I'm not at the mercy of any lead broker getting me leads. I get my own leads. I create my own leads. I create my own opportunities. Why? Because I learned to master the art of cold calling. I call my followers on my social media platforms. And they know I do. That's how I earn my business. And I love every minute of it because I've earned it. And they get solutions to their problems, and I help them generate more leads and more sales. That's why cold calling is not dead. That's why cold calling, people that say cold calling is dead is a myth, because here's the other reason why. People either buy one, two ways. They either need something or they want something, right? Now, because of the millennial, and right now, they don't like talking with people. But here's the bottom line. Everyone likes attention. Everyone likes personal attention. And that takes a phone call. You just have to know and learn and to prepare how to cold call. Does that make sense, everybody? So I hope you like the background here. I'm in an art area, and I'm just sitting down, enjoying the day, relaxing, and doing this video. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope you see cold calling in a different mindset, a different attitude, different perspective. I promise you this. If you learn the art of cold calling through the martial arts of sales, it'll be the greatest gift you can give your business and your salespeople if you have any. So till we speak again, I say goodbye. I want to thank you all again for being part of the martial arts of sales. Till we speak again, I say goodbye for now. This is Paul Cruz with the martial arts of sales. Have a great day. Bye for now.